2018 GSL Season 2 Codex Overgrowth.
You know, I thought that sort of looked the best in, you know, the photo shoot, but Deer with that beanie, man, just can't be beat.
I mean, all those photos look great, honestly.
Yeah.
I wish I was able to do another one. You know, like, even though I didn't qualify, I wish I could just get my photo.
You should just go down there, get confused, be like, oh, he's back. Okay, here's the big jean jacket.
Yeah.
And then there's just this photo of you, and they print it out, and it's never used. And it's,
that'd be nice. Just throw them on the wall. I have the wall right now.
I know.
We just have a bunch of pictures.
Stealing all the pictures down here. So, here we are in the winter match. Maru against Deer. Both of them playing very well today.
Yeah. I'm very excited for this match, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. Like, I mean, Deer played very well in that previous match, but Maru is a lot better than Bunny.
Yeah.
So I'm actually leaning towards Maru here, to be perfectly honest.
For sure. It's hard to judge, too, because the games against Deer weren't necessarily, like, really long back-and-forth games.
Yeah.
Like, they were both pretty decisive. Like, the decisive defense of the all-in, and then the decisive all-in from Deer as well.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to judge if Deer is, like, capable of beating Maru or not right now. Like, it's just not something we can definitely say. But I think the games will definitely be good, so.
Yeah, they should be. I think it's time.
It's definitely time.
All right.
Actually missed. Who picked the first map?
Neon. It was Deer. Neon Violet Square. If that was Maru, we have one of those situations.
Exactly.
Jin Air Green Wings. Maru.
Gas first there. Little something. And, of course, Protoss play for the day.
Deer.
Who? Here's the thing, too, right? Because, of course, here on the English broadcast, we must be a little bit biased.
Sure.
Who would Zanster rather face? Who does Zanster want to win here?
I think Zanster definitely wants Maru to win.
Yeah.
Like, Zanster played a lot of practice games with Hurricane, and he looks really strong.
Yeah.
Like, both of those players live at our house, so they're actually a huge benefit of practicing between each other, because they can talk a lot about the games. And I think he's well prepared for this match coming up against Deer. So I would like to see Deer lose this map if we want to see Zanster coming out second.
Okay. I think there's a decent chance, but you never know, man.
Yeah. Honestly, though, the first game, like, if Zanster can pick up on what he did wrong and you know, use that to his advantage in a rematch, like, we could see him, you know, take at least a map off of Maru. And if he takes one map, it's possible. Like, it's very possible. So.
Yeah, I mean, we were just down talking to Zanster and sort of a little bit, and sort of actually had an interesting comment. These are all standard builds, so we can still talk about that a little bit. But he had an interesting comment that he thought if Zanster had 10 more drones, that headbutting would have worked. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you have, like I said, when you took more bases behind that headbutting earlier on, like, I think the game is very different for sure.
Yeah.
So
I always love to hear these different opinions on ways to win a certain game.
For sure.
I think it's like the most interesting thing, right? Because here's some deep stuff for you guys, right? Like, StarCraft is such a big game, it's such a complicated game. Everyone has a different way that they look at it. Everyone has a different perspective, and no one perspective is the ultimate truth. It's really like to hear multiple different ideas, and like Sword looks and says 10 more drones. I look at it and say, pull into Broodlords after that initial attack, right? And
and both are like just as correct, I think.
And you're basically talking about like you should have just already had those other two hatcheries, so your economy's gigantic at that point. And the thing is, these are just all different perspectives, and all of them could have worked because StarCraft's such a crazy game.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes this game really, truly great, is everyone can play their own style and potentially win games like their own way. Absolutely. This is what really brings personalities into the play. Where there are like these things where people talk about, like, do people play like their personalities in real life are? Like, there are some people that play like they act in real life, which is just surprising because you can bring your own personality into your play. Yeah, which is cool.
There was a study a long time ago in StarCraft 1 about personality traits amongst whatever race you played in StarCraft 1. And it actually lined up well with everyone I know. So it's very...
It's very cool that that's actually a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you play other games, it's just not the same because there is like a standard way of playing the game efficiently. But in StarCraft 2, it's very different.
Yeah.
StarCraft in general. So we see anything crazy here? 2 mines on the way. Is this? Yeah, this is gonna be a mine drop.
Yeah, it looks like he should be doing a mine drop in here.
That's really nice.
Wow, losing the first Oracle is about the worst thing that can ever happen. Look at this.
Especially against this.
4 mine drop, and he has the Hellions ready to dart in as well.
Yeah, that's very scary for Deer.
Yeah.
He should know, hopefully, that this is coming, especially after seeing the Hellions here. But, it's still hard, especially if you only have 1 Oracle. Oh? This is quite interesting. I'm wondering.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is all about.
I'm not sure either. He only has 2 gateways on the way, so I wouldn't expect anything super crazy. Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
But hold on, he has nothing up here. The Phoenix pops out, drops off 3 of the mines. Oh, actually, good connection.
That's a lot of SCVs or probes to be killed here.
Oh,
Still
and the other one actually burrows. He might not even realize.
Does he have a revelation? I don't think he even has a revelation.
That's all right.
Oh, he could have gone off there. I don't know why he didn't.
Oh, yeah, that actually would have been a solid hit.
He's so indecisive here. I think this is okay.
Eventually, you got to do something with it.
Yeah, I feel like he should have just gone for it. Yeah, he was wasted it.
That's too bad. He could have gotten 3-4 with that.
That's quite nice.
Man, 10 probe kills now at this point. Good harass, though, overall.
Very good harass.
You got to remember, Widow Mines have a build time of 0. So...
I think you couldn't have done much more with what he wanted to do there.
Yeah.
Like he got a lot of probes with the Widow Mines, and he got the Hellion Run buys off. So
did he got the medevac home or no? Did he just straight up lose it?
I'm not sure. I think there was a Phoenix out, right? So he should have lost it for sure.
Yeah, because that's the only unit that you really want to get home, anyways.
Different medevac, I think. I can't tell because I don't know its HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going. Oh my God, he's not reacting to this at all.
Okay. Well, map 2 was. What was map 2 again?
That's
Catalyst or something?
What if he just kills him here?
Oh, he's not going to kill him here.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
No, it's...
If he gets the bunker, then maybe. Look at him dropping on top of the units.
Yeah, dude.
It's not happening. Man. Yeah, Maru is not having any of that attack.
Come on now.
I still feel like Deer was super indecisive of what he wanted to do exactly. Like this pylon, aggressive pylon felt really strange to me.
Well,
like he also has a 3rd, so
yeah, he has 3 nexuses, but like he has 37 workers. Like he
has 6 army supplies to 23 as well. This is quite nice, just sitting here and not losing his medevac.
Look at Maru's micro. He's just out of control.
Look at he picks up the one that doesn't have the cooldown.
I love this Terran player.
Yeah. This is
so magnificent. Look at it. This is such a technical little thing that he's doing, like keeping all this alive. Then a Widowmine just walks up into the 3rd.
And in the
And the natural.
I'm surprised there's the one walking into the main.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's going to the main base next.
Yeah. This is very cute.
There it goes.
It is. That went very well. Look at he still has this medevac. Like, you would think, okay, 3 Phoenixes. There's no way this medevac does anything, right? But it does so much for what it is.
Yeah. They're so badly hurt at this point as well.
Wow. This probe is about to take out a Widow Mine.
Story to tell his friends. Hold on, though.
Oh my God. Wait! Okay.
Oh.
That was close.
That was actually so close.
Yeah. I guess it takes time for the mine to shoot too, though. But once it's revealed, it wouldn't be revealed anymore.
Yeah, as soon as the reload is done, I believe it just goes down. So 13 Widow Mines so far. This is kind of interesting to me as well, because we just saw Deer do a Phoenix-based play, and he's doing Phoenix again. And it seems counterintuitive, but one of the best games that I've ever seen on Deathwing between Myungshik and Maru. He just went mass 4 Widow Mines at a time drops all game. Yeah, we knew that after that big 4-mine drop. But like against mass Phoenixes, he just kept doing it, right? And he just keeps sending in mines after mines after mines. In this game, he did it as well. I don't know what the reasoning was behind it, because we don't see that type of just like, okay, let's drop 15 Widow Mines.
I think there's a chance that it was reactionary to killing the first Oracle. Like that is a possibility, because I think when you do kill the first Oracle, you feel a little bit more viability in using mines in general for harassment.
Like they won't be able to keep up with it.
Exactly. Like if you have 2 Oracles and you have 1 at each base, it's a little bit of a different game.
Yeah.
But like losing it is actually a very big deal. So could have been a reaction to that.
Yeah.
I kind of like Deer's trying to go for the Phoenix, but like you need a backup with it. You need something like a Colossus or something as a base army. You can't just have a small gateway army.
Well, you couldn't afford it after those Widowmines killed absolutely everything. Maru crushing Deer in game number 1. Black-Pink, our second map. Any special feelings about this map?
I think it's a pretty standard map. I don't think either player really feels too bad about it. Like, obviously, I think this is better for Maru. Just the third base in general is a little bit more exposed, especially than Neon. Well, Neon third base is pretty far. It's just the rush distance on Neon's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Well, I think Neon's just a Protoss map, but
Fight!
Here we go.
Jin Air Green Wings, Maru.
Looking a lot stronger against Deer than he did against Zanster, to be honest.
For sure.
Talk about that all night, no matter what. Zanster can go 0-2 in the next match and be like, nah, man.
We're not biased casters.
Like, you did great.
Deer.
Well, it's super exciting to see the non-Koreans continually get into GSL, so I want to thank you for having that house.
Thank them for being, interested in coming here and
indeed
doing that.
That too, but you make it easy on them, and I tell you, it's just such a different time to watch this. And in my opinion, Zanster had by far the hardest group out of all the non-Koreans.
Oh, easily. Like, it wasn't even close. I remember when we first got the news in the house, we were all like telling each other we're groups. We're like, oh, Scarlet's group, like that is 100% Scarlet favored.
Yeah. No, I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, I think her and Gumiho pretty clear.
Yeah, Rickard's group, we're like, okay, like that's doable. And then we're like, Zanster, okay, well, you should just pack up and go to Sweden. Because obviously kidding, but like, it was very hard for him for sure. But he was very diligent about practicing for his opponents, so.
Well, let's not talk about him like he talked about Stefan, okay? He's not dead yet. Guy still has a chance. A little bit of probe harassment going on here.
Yeah, it's very annoying. I can feel for Maru's pain for just wanting to build a CC and not be interrupted.
Get out just in time so the Reaper has a little bit of a difficulty finding him.
One of the most annoying things is probes harassing like the mineral line. It's just so annoying. It doesn't even do anything. It's just like they're trying so hard,
Oh, yeah.
But
you're never really going to kill anything, right?
Yeah.
It's so rare.
It's just annoying.
I lose more probes trying to kill an SCV than I kill SCVs with the probe. Because, like, eventually you'd be like, I'm going to just get this before the Reaper comes out, and then, no, you don't. That's sad. So he scouts the Stargate with the SCV.
Right. Nothing too crazy, though. Like, this is just pretty standard. So I guess we'll have to see what Maru's preference is against Stargate.
Well, previously, we did see the 2 Hellions into, the 4 Widowmine drop. The map is a little bit different. You have to go up a singular ramp. There's only one way into the natural, as opposed to Neon, where there's 2 ways in, and you can go from the same level of ground. So,
how do you feel about low ground wall-offs on this map, Black-Pink?
Low ground wall-offs? Like, do you mean like
the
depot
Gate
walls
Cyber,
down there?
No, like the Gate Cyber wall on the low ground.
Oh, on top of the ramp?
Yeah, because I feel like it's pretty good against Hellion run-bys, obviously.
Yeah, anytime you make a wall, it's like really crushes anyone that makes Hellions.
Right.
But I think on this map, you don't need it as much. Some of the more flat maps, like let's say you're on Acid Plant, I think it's going to be a bit stronger. But just the fact that they have to go up a ramp, you get like a free volley and you get to like pre-micro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Whereas...
Yeah, I agree with 100%. I was just curious what your thoughts on it are. I think it's definitely an option, though, for sure.
Yeah, no, you can play like that, and I don't think that it's wrong.
I think we would use mostly on Acid Plant and other maps where you can't Reaper jump into the main without the wall. You know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing is kind of annoying. If you wall the low ground and you have a Reaper harassing your main, like the rush distance between your nat ramp and your main is actually kind of along for the Adept, so you do lose a bit of mining time there. Cloak Banshee on the way.
Okay. Definitely something that Maru has forced into the metagame himself single-handedly after that series against Stats.
Well, like we were saying about personality, it's like you can make your own thing work here. Oh, he knows about it.
If he loses this again...
Oh, he does!
You have to be kidding me.
I felt like he knew that the Widowmine was there.
I guess not, and he didn't see the Cloak Banshee on the way. So now he's lost his detection.
Right.
This is just crazy for me. Like, he only made one Oracle again, right? Into Phoenix?
I guess. I don't know if there's another Oracle. If there isn't, then this is really bad.
Okay, what's the plus minus on kills if there's no Oracle?
It's a pretty big difference.
14?
Like, potentially...
Let's go with 14 kills.
And you could potentially kill nothing if you have an Oracle, Revelate, and use Phoenixes to kill it.
Especially if this Oracle
he does have an Oracle, though.
The Oracle's gonna...
Oh,
okay.
no, what?
Well, no Revelation for a while.
Yeah, this is bad. Obviously, he has no idea that it's this, so this is like the safe play if you don't know.
Yeah, no,
but at
totally.
the same time, this is probably... This is like the similarity to scanning or using a meal right before a DT comes in, you know?
Well, he's actually going to have the 50 before the Banshee gets there. Forgive me.
Okay, well, that's nice, I guess.
But the second Banshee will come as well.
If he goes with 2 Banshees at the same time, that would be really, really hard.
Is he going to do that?
It's possible.
I think he has the Banshee waiting at the top at 12, right?
Yeah, just waiting. And he
squint
uses
it
the
at
second. Uses the second
Oh,
stasis.
boy. And look at this Marine.
Can he go both? Oh.
You have to be kidding me.
That is not
Oh
good.
my god. I would say that Deer is stepping on rakes, but really Maru is just a globetrotter, man.
I can't. There's no way Maru was like, okay, I can just run in between both of these. I think that was just like a Marine wandering by accident and getting both.
Look, not only are the Banshees going to kill all of his probes, but the push might kill his third.
It's possible, yeah. Especially without the stasis.
Oh my god, is he just going to right-click on sentries here or something?
Oh? There's a tank here, so... Oh, he does pick up the tank. That's kind of nice. He might be able to clean up this army, but he is losing a lot of workers behind this as well.
Yeah, I guess if he gets the sentries, it's not as bad.
But
I guess he won't get anything, though, except like 1,000,000 probes.
If Deer was able to just defend this, like just kill this very easily, this would be a really good spot for Deer.
Yeah. In fact, the attack from Maru, we should really be...
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He revelated a Banshee that just finished cloaked anyways.
Yeah, the initial Banshee there. 8
He
kills
could
on
have used it for the other one. That sucks. That's just like unfortunate. There's just nothing like. There's no way you would have known, I guess.
No.
Oh, if he had detection here, this actually would be really scary. I guess there's 2 tanks here.
Yeah, the fact that this is scary though, when he's doing that, like, I understand pushing, but that was like a very dedicated push he did with the Marines and the siege tank and all that. Like, should you ever count on your Banshees doing a lot of damage and that attack doing a lot of damage as well?
No, I think it's one or the other.
Yeah, like if they have a lot of detection, then you've given up some fighting power. But if you don't have a lot of detection, then obviously you're going to have more fighting power. So
yeah,
I feel like there's been a great mistake by Maru. He'd be in an even better spot if he hadn't done the attack.
Yeah.
The thing is, I liked the idea at the time, but in retrospect, actually.
Imagine if he had 2 oracles. Like, how different that harass would have gone. Like, it's actually incredible how much that oracle dying early on mattered.
Your first oracle is like the most important thing in the world. This is one of the reasons why Classic is the best PvTer in the world. This guy won't lose an early oracle. Find me a VOD where Classic loses his first oracle. I don't think he'll be able to do it. If he thinks there's any chance that he might lose it or there might be early aggression coming in, he keeps his oracle at home. It's like, screw it, this unit's great at everything.
Yeah, I think it's better than, well, I mean, obviously if you lose it, you kill nothing, then there's no real point in going in.
Anything's better than that. Yeah. Not making it, just having a Stargate not making anything's better than that.
He's still using Revelation to deal with these Banshees. At least he's dealing with them, though. Like,
yeah?
He's starting to stabilize, which is nice, because he could have just died, honestly.
Yeah.
He did do some counter damage, too. Like, he did delay the third a little bit. But obviously, I'd still favor Maru in this position.
Also a little bit interesting, Deer continually going for Colossus tech today.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think one way Deer could come back is if Maru does a super committed push, though, and loses this army. Like, without any medevacs, which he's going to wait for, obviously, but it would be really hard.
Well, imagine if he had one more siege tank, Cyclone, and like 8-10 more Marines in here.
Yeah.
That's maybe a death push, straight up.
Yeah, that's definitely a death push, I think. He is getting ghosts, so I guess he's not going for a committed push. Losing another Oracle. That's not very good.
I'd love to just see like the units lost tab right now.
Think he sees this Observer? I guess not.
Doesn't matter. You can see this coming. What are you going to do? Stop it with those Stalkers right there? That I guess they do have Blink, right? Did he get Blink?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought he was getting it. Things are starting to run together in my brain right now.
Okay. Here we go with the Stasis Ward. Oh, he scans one of them.
Yeah, okay. Thought so.
There's one on the left, though. It's not going to happen, though. I don't know why you... I don't know where his army... I guess if it comes up the other ramp, maybe. This is going to be a really hard push to deal with.
Yeah, those siege tanks are going to add so much more damage. He does have charge, yes.
Okay.
So that's actually going to help a lot.
He had 2 force fields here. That would have been really good. Oh, whoa. That's a very aggressive blink. I don't know about that blink. I feel like you kind of have to do it, but at the same time... Oh!
Well, I guess it worked out.
It did work out.
Huh.
Turns out Deer's a better Protoss player than me.
Not by a whole lot, though, right? If you had to switch races, what would it be, Jake?
I think I would play Protoss.
Oh, there you go.
Not because I'm good at it, just because I like the lasers and stuff.
Yeah, no, they're pretty. Okay, Colossus range on the way. More Colossus being made as well.
Yeah.
Maru kind of in a harder spot here.
So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where like if you do commit to a push and lose it, this is the one way Deer comes back. Like this is how I felt Deer could do it. Because Deer was definitely at a huge deficit at some point in this game.
Well, especially with this unit comp that we actually see here, right? Because Maru is just now starting some Liberators, but it's not like he has Liberator range. He's making Ghosts. Like, Ghosts are great. They're always good. But against Colossus Stalker, that's where they're going to give you maybe the least value that you're going to get.
For sure. Unless you get up to that critical mass.
Yeah, I mean, if you get, like, a perfect army. The thing is, like, if it's just, like, Ghosts that you're adding in your army, you really need those Liberators as well, and you need Liberator range.
Right.
The thing is, like, the right counter to Liberators is Colossus and, like, roaming the map. You know?
Sure.
And
just not letting them siege up where they want to is a huge deal with Liberators.
Or
like,
just continually forcing sieges and stuff like that by dancing in and out with this type of army.
For sure. It's kind of similar to siege tanks, too. Like
You
just don't want them to siege and have the spot they want. So you just be aggressive or, you know, play around the map, not just stick in a static spot. It's actually a pretty big deal for Protoss players not to just sit there.
Yeah. And, you know, that's actually one of the very few things that Stats occasionally does is defends a little bit too long. At this point, with the Psystorm finishing up and a Warp Prism coming out, I think Deer just needs to get out on the map. If he gets out on the map and just keeps pressure high, has a Warp Prism ready for harassment purposes, that's going to be a very good position for him, I think, especially considering Liberator range is on the way.
It's what he's doing, too. I like the move out with Storm, like because there's pretty much nothing you're scared of once you have Storm with this army.
Yeah.
So I like waiting for Storm because there is a small chance that he just hops on your army and kills it or something crazy.
But if you have two Psystorms, it'll never happen.
Exactly. You'll never get caught out of position being offensive. Oh, killing a CC without a cancel. It's just nice.
And
nice pick off.
Now they're sieged. Walk around this way, make them re-siege.
Oh, Stasis Ward? Did he see it?
I don't know, mayy.
I don't know if he saw the Stasis Ward or the Zealots, but that was pretty fast.
Yeah, 2 cannons plus those Zealots, too, with that many Marauders. Probably better to just run.
Still cool, though.
Opening up some more pathways here. I love this. This is just like the way that they're both playing right now is exactly how they both have to play.
Yeah, this is exactly what you said too, right? Like this is the ideal way for both players to play in this position.
I love it when like you have like standard unit comps kind of, and like people are playing how they're supposed to. And look at this. Now he's even getting into his Tempest tech. That's really great. He's adding the Dark Shrine. When you have this many bases and you have that high-end tech, you really do want to get that Dark Shrine to help harass and help defend.
It's actually cute. The Oracle was able to do so much damage just because there's only one Marine with this whole drop.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's out of energy now, but at least a nice pickoff. He gets both upgrades delayed here and the Ropo. Like, that was very good considering these Marauders weren't going to do much with his tech. It also gives Maru the chance to potentially be the aggressor where he wants to siege up and stuff.
Ooh, yeah, especially with his range done on his Liberators. If he gets into a strong spot, he might be able to pick off a Nexus.
This Observer seeing this is actually really big. That's a really nice sight from here. I like the Storms in the Warp Prism. That's actually really good.
Yeah, we've been seeing more and more of this. Protosses have become pretty confident, especially with the lack of Vikings in the current metagame. Like, you don't see as many people. Like, I like what Maru's doing more than Vikings anyways.
Oh, this is...
Oh, boy. Well, he's attacking under a lot of Liberators here. I don't think that's going to work.
Not how you want to attack, for sure. Wow. Deer's army just disintegrates.
Yeah, he's got some counter harassment going on, but you're not going to make anything right now that kills this army.
Yeah, that was crazy. This is exactly what Maru wanted, and it's all, you could say it's all thanks to those Marauders, like pulling back the army.
Yes, 100% you're right, because we saw that Deer was doing the dance out front, and forcing Maru to play defensively, and you must do that because you know when they start massing Liberators, Liberator range will be on the way, and you have to buy yourself time to have Tempests.
Right.
And so you have to keep your army out front. But I think I wasn't paying attention to the exact supply, but I think he just didn't have enough supply left to warp in.
Right.
So he removed too much of his army to deal with the Liberator drop. And you're right, Maru got into position. He doesn't have Tempest to deal with that, and you're dead, and that's it. You can't fight under 6 Liberators. Every Protoss player in the world should just have a sticky note on their PC that says, don't fight under Liberators.
I just feel like Deer just didn't have any choices at that point, right? Like, he's starting to siege up one of the really important bases, and he's just going to keep doing it until he gets to your Nat. Like, once it's kind of like a Python having the death grip. Like, you can't get out of it. It's just, it's coming.
And it's too far to run around, because Maru can reposition very quickly at that point. So that was a beautiful game, really, by both sides. Okay, time for an interview with our group winner, Maru. Our defending champion makes it to the round of 16. Congratulations, Maru. How do you feel? The first match was really hard. I'm quite glad that I advanced, though. Seems like you had a fun match, though, in the winner's match. Deer really wants to advance. Something about mines. The mine play worked really well. Seemed like that game went pretty easily for you. How did you spot his Oracle? Well, when I watched how he played against Bunny, I kind of figured the way that he would move his Oracles, like his Oracle rotation, I was able to predict from watching the Bunny games. Woo! Some heavy, deep stuff there. So your signature Ghost Raven play, it seems like Zanster had an idea of how to break it. Actually, for my preparation, I didn't practice against Zerg at all. I thought that match would be easy. And to be honest, I was really quite panicked because he played so well. After my ghosts were killed, I really tried to buckle down and focus more. His composition wasn't really based on ultras. How are you going to defend it? If he goes for something other than ultras, I think I might have lost. But because he stuck those ultras a bit longer, I think that's how I was able to win. Up next for you, round of 16 group nominations. You're the top seed. And of course, the top seed has that awesome power at the end to switch people. Yeah, I've always wanted that. And now I have it. Hopefully you can use it freely however you want. What's your plan? I like to make team kills. All other players hate it, though. So I want to hear your determination for the season. Had a tough series tonight, but since I advanced, I'll just make it as far as I possibly can. Okay, kind of funny. He says, I want to make a team kill. I bet you he walks in the back room and his coach says, guess what you're not doing?
I mean, maybe you can do like a team kill for the others, like splice, put them all together.
Okay,
like,
yeah, that would be a hard-ass group too, wouldn't it?
I don't know why you'd want to team kill your team.
They're so good too. Maybe you beat them in practice a lot. By the ways, we have an event here. Do you want to win some GSL Pro Gamer signed mouse pads? Sign up for the English stream and chat in there a lot. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, Zanster against Bunny.